Hello and welcome back to GMR. I'm about to do some live arena, but first I just wanted to take a look at the new summon pool. How many of you are interested in getting any of these champions? I definitely want myself a BEK. I want a Shemnath, Hefrak, Noct the Paralyzer, Calvalax, this guy, Mashald, that's his name. I'm missing most of these champions. I would love any of them, but this 10 here, that's been 10 for the longest time because I can never get any of the prism shards. Anyway, let's do some live arena. So I got Hegemon the other day. I have still not built him, sadly. Just looking for the right time. I have another champ that I want to build ahead of him because I want a fast Shogun team. So there's a Paragon team that I want to build. And then I'll get on top of Hegemon. I think it was yesterday I was mentioning Hegemon would be a perfect response to all of those speed teams, and doubly so Warlord and Yumeko, because now I have somebody that I can make sure can cut in ahead of them and probably shut them down. So that'd be a nice option. But first I got to deal with this extremely well protected team. So you got lots of support. Well, if they're going to bring lots of support, I think I have to bring lots of damage. So I'll bring him. I'll bring maybe him. I'm also looking into editing software for the videos I make. I'm going to want to edit at least the shorter videos, but the longer ones like this, like the arena fight videos, I kind of want to leave them raw and natural. I see a lot of other videos that people make, particularly with these new AI editing softwares, so that it cuts out all of the pauses, which could be a good thing because it means you can get a lot more out of the content that you're consuming, and you can consume more of it over time. But it also seems to me it's probably not doing us any favors for our ADHD. Do I want to try support myself just to not be so brittle? I think that's what I want to do. I'm still not sure who I want to eliminate. Let's eliminate her. I find her extra annoying. And this way I can just focus on Pythion and try to take him down. That's probably the way to do it. So we'll go for the attack, maybe? I could go for a little more accuracy, too. Let's just go for the attack. Anyway, it occurs to me things with editing and making these videos, they could come full circle, where so many people's videos are so heavily edited and often by AI that people just don't care about the editing anymore and they start to look for more raw footage again, so that we can go back to the days where we felt like we were watching something that was created by a person rather than an algorithm. And then, 1,000 years later, after everything has collapsed and we've been banging rocks together for a couple of years, making fire with sticks and stones, and attracting mates by grunting at one another, and we'll have forgotten all about the internet. It'll just seem like it was a time of magic in ancient religion. See, I mean, this is what you'd be missing with that algorithmic AI generated editing, is you'd lose my asinine commentary. Youch. All right. This looks like the perfect time to take down him. Not quite. Close. Not quite. All right, who else? Who else do we need to take down fast? Gotta pick somebody. And she's really dangerous. She's also really tough. So at least I'm not in the midst of a war of attrition. But one of us is going to die very soon. And it's probably going to be me. Yeah, it's me. Good game, Namuel. Apparently they're also going to do a buff for Fortis. I don't know how many of you have Fortis, but I do, because he was a guaranteed summon a while back. I threw in for him. He's never really panned out. But apparently they are going to rework him. Probably because they've noticed nobody uses him. I just watched a video by Saf on the Hell Hades website explaining exactly why Fortis doesn't quite work right now. Basically, he's just using them as a campaign farmer, which seems like kind of a waste of a wood Lego. So you took Mithrala. No Mithrala for me today, apparently. So Harima is very hostile to demons, so I don't know. Maybe I'll try Pythion for my support then? Maybe? Not sure. Yep. I'll try Turvold again. What I'd really like to do with some of my nukers, any of them, is get enough of those stone skin accessories that I can give them one turn of stone skin, but still have them be in savage or lethal, so that their damage doesn't suck. Because then what's the point? Maybe I'll take Duchess after all, so that I get to keep his support at least. Maybe I'll just get rid of Harima because she's scary. I can focus on Elva. I can... Maybe I'll take the speed. This fight could be long, but I think I might actually have an advantage this time. It's going to be awkward, though. I guess it'll all come down to how much damage is RX going to do to us. How well can I protect my party? Use A1. So that RX is super tough. I'd like to take her out, but at the same time, it's kind of pointless to do that while Elva's still standing. Of course, Elva can put invisibility in various places, making it unpredictable. So I need to get somebody's HP lower than Elva so that I can start targeting Elva. Well, this is going to be a very long fight. I'm going to toss it on auto. While I have her, let's just highlight her. Because I have an advantage here, I don't want to give up ever. I want the Tickler to give up. I don't think he's got enough kill to really take down both revivers at once. I might not have enough to keep Turvold standing though. And maybe that's his plan. Maybe he wants to annoy me to death. But this is the first time I see a fight where basically I think I've got it, and I think he's just sticking in to be stubborn. Although it may be that he believes he's got it too. He may believe at the very least he can indefinitely keep down my nuker, which kind of looks like he can. I don't know, maybe he's proving me wrong. It's starting to wear down my revivers now. I could probably toughen up my Pythion. I could probably speed up my Pythion. Duchess has some of the best gear on my entire account. I've got her regen set, so she regens fast. given the time on his end, he's still actually playing. Now I'm wondering whether I'm even going to bother uploading this. Because this is the kind of thing that, I mean, I could. Because you watching, all two of you watching, could always speed on ahead until the end of the fight, which I can't tell you what it is yet. It'll end at some point. So, you got me down to my Python. And then I revive everybody. And I guess this is the big issue with having too much support on both sides, is you just get a fight that doesn't end. It could be very frustrating to have an opponent that's got too much support that you just can't quite get them. And they slowly wear you down until they take out your team. But I've got enough support now. That Cardiel, I would love a Cardiel. He's got that ally attack, so that can help bring a lot of damage to focus on one champion. So it looks like he switched from trying to take down my Duchess first to trying to take down my Python first. And if he yo-yos between attacking Python and Duchess, that's not going to get him anywhere. No, you might be getting it. I wonder if he thinks I'm deliberately wasting his time. I'm even wondering if I'm deliberately wasting his time. I still think we can at least indefinitely hold him off, if not eventually get a turn for Turvold and manage to attack and kill Elva in one hit. So the question is this going to be the first time when I'm recording that I record a straight up half-hour fight? It sucks when these things turn out to be half an hour long. You know, they should let us set the time limit. So we could just decide, either you negotiate a time limit with whatever opponent you're facing, and there would probably be a gentleman's agreement to generally propose 5-minute fights or 10-minute fights. Honestly, anything longer than 5 is too long, if you ask me. Some people were talking about reducing it to 15 minutes. 15 minutes is still way too long. Look at this. This has been 9. We're getting nowhere. Also, what happened to the concept of a draw? Why can't we have a draw? I think there should be draws. You could offer a draw. They do that in chess. You can offer a draw in chess, and you can accept or decline the draw and keep playing. And then there's certain stalemate points that you reach in chess, where you've had the same position 3 times in a row, and it becomes clear no one's making any progress at all. And you could do the same thing in this game. If you reach the same state where you have, say, both teams are back at full HP 3 times with all their buffs and everything, You're just going through cycles. So we're 10 minutes into the fight. If I were him, I wouldn't give up. And if I were me, I wouldn't give up. So that just leaves us here. Nobody can get anywhere. It's a stalemate. And I'd say it's exactly here, but you know what? It's probably 5 minutes ago that if one of us had proposed a stalemate, the other would have just said, yes, this is a stalemate. But as it stands, it's like Plarium wants us to waste our time doing nothing. So let's see. I have multiple duchesses. I have not empowered my duchess, but I do have 3 of her. So in theory, I could empower her to +2. I don't want to, for a variety of reasons. There's a part of me that wants to use a second duchess for stuff. There's a part of me that also just doesn't like the idea of sacrificing a Lego, especially one as good as Duchess. It seems insane to do that. Plus, I haven't filled any of the legendary faction rank, whatever you call the top row, with all the Legos in the faction Guardian ring. I haven't filled a single one for Legos. I filled all of them for epics and all of them for rares. Actually, you know what? I don't think I filled all of them for epics for Sylvan Watchers. Oh, he did give up. Well, good game, Anemone. I don't blame you for the long fight, and I think it's actually unfair that you had to leave. So let's see if we can avoid any more really long, drawn-out fights. And this is why I like to bring those bombers. So I'll open with these 2. Oh, wow. Taras, Siphi, and Rhodos. I don't know what to say. I'll bring this for now. This seems like a good response. So finally, we're dealing with a Kymar and an Arbiter. All right, I'll bring a second bomber. I probably want to ban Kymar. Probably. Come to think of it, if he bans Ramantu, I really need to ban the Siphi. Although, I mean, the Monkey King can kind of get through that, so it's tricky. Maybe banning the Siphi is a good idea anyway, just because of the support she provides for everyone else. I think he's probably going to ban Ramantu. That's what I'd do. Oh, but you banned the Monkey King. All right. So I will lead with Ramantu. And I guess I'm basically hoping my Stone Skin holds. If If it does, I've got him. And if it doesn't, he's got me. It's as simple as that. I guess this is part of why I keep going back to the bombers. You want it to be over quickly. So I lose a bomber, probably. Taras, what are you going to do? Yeah, single target attack. That was a good call. I probably just want to do this. So Rotos probably can't do much. Arbiter can't do anything, really. Youch. This is a big boy right here. Yeah. I really need to mess up that Taras. That's more like it. And good game, Apex. You had a scary team, I must say. Mojo Dance Club. Okay, Mojo Dance Club, let's see how much mojo you really got. Whenever I hear the word mojo, I just think of Austin Powers. I got some groovy mojo, baby, yeah. This definitely looks like something I'd want to bomb, but they've also got polymorph. So that's very awkward. So we'll go for the support for now. Buy myself a little time to think. I may want to just ban that Harima. As long as Ultimate Death Knight stays in, I pretty much need AoEs to punch through this. This is a very solid defense. I guess I will try the bombers. Maybe I want to get rid of Harima. I mean, Harima's defense manipulation isn't so bad when you use bombs, because bombs don't care about defense. And you got Torment. I probably just want to get rid of one of these two. I guess I'll get rid of Sify, because she has the stronger resist aura, and I bet that's what he's going to go for. So I'm losing a bomber. You know, I might have thought of that. It's going to be very difficult for my bombs to land on everybody. We do have the strong affinity in him, though. I'm still going to take the accuracy. Let's see what we can do. Sometimes I get the sense I don't entirely know what I'm doing when I'm up against an opponent. But I'm learning, you know? We all are. This game has a learning curve to it. And I'm going first. I don't want to go first. And I can't even slow him down. I mean, I can attempt something like this. But then he's going to put up the block debuffs. That slows me down quite a bit. So I'll just use an A1. This is why he's got 2 turns of Stone Skin. It gives me time. So, what? Anybody get frozen? Nobody got frozen. I'm impressed. And that's part of the beauty of Tormund. So, let's strip this stuff off. I'll take it. So let's try to bomb out him. No, can't bomb him out. That is a very, very tanky boy. Right. Nope. Even that doesn't work. This is a really good defense. You clearly do have your mojo straight, Mojo Dance Club. Youch. Okay. Good game. Well done. Fight night. Well, fight night. For me, it's morning. But let's do it. Well, up against Arbiter, I see no reason not to go with this. Now I'm thinking about all of the champions that I wanted to make, because of course there's Hegemon that helps respond to fast teams, but I also want to build out that Panda still. I think he's really cool. I think he has the potential to be very fun, and he's got the increased accuracy, so he's already instantly useful. So it means I have a list of priorities when I'm trying to decide what champ to do next. All right, let's just do it this way. So in my text file, I will put a number next to them to determine which champion I need to build next. How do you guys decide what to build next? Every now and again, people in the Discord will have enough chickens to make somebody, and they'll be in a hurry because there'll be some kind of tournament going on. And so they'll ask, who do I build next? And the response is almost always, what do you need? What are your goals? So I'm probably going to have to ban Georgit. Probably. I have a bad feeling about this because Fight Night also has the increased accuracy and the bombs. And I have no cleanser now. So this is going to be awkward. Lord Shazar, what a great champion. I wish I had a Lord Shazar. I wish I had a Rotos. I wish I had a Mortu. I wish I had a Hefrak. So you're going to kill me with Hefrak. You're going to kill me with Lord Shazar. How's it going to go down? Okay. It's possible I could be okay. Still got that stone skin. So we put bombs on everybody. Or we try to. Free turn. He dies. Can't be helped. Oh, just made it. Good game, Fight Night. So let's do 5 more fights. Whenever the game decides that it's time. Okay, Taras Rotos. Not sure yet. Go with these two. I suppose if they're still available, I could try the Helicath paradigm. The double revivers. I don't want to let him keep both of those. I guess I'll go for the bombs again. And I will take away... Which of my 2 bombers is he going to take away? Or is he going to take away Ramen too? So he wants 3 revivers. That is super obnoxious. Let's take away him. It's an impossible choice. It's got to be Duchess or Pythion. Okay. So let's take the accuracy. He has no cleanser. He's going to go first. I don't know if I'm going to be able to take out that harass quickly enough, but I'm going to try. So the first question is, do we have enough accuracy to take down these block debuffs? Wow. Look how much that took out. So the answer to the first question is yes. Second question. Is this? No bombs. That's not good. Sure. It's okay. Sun Wukong will rise again like Jesus. Of course he won't. So, how quickly can I take down this Duchess? Can you do it? Not quite. She gets everybody up. Oh, this is going to be very good. Nice. So, are you going to somehow combo us all, Rotos? Oh, no, he's not. Dang. Well, let's send it. Good game, Neocris. You brought 3 revivers and they didn't save you. Let that be a lesson to you. Alright, Eyeball. I'm going to bring these 2. Are you going to bring Rotos? Are you going to bring Duchess? Are you going to bring Taras? I keep seeing the same champions over and over. That is a good defensive barrier. So how do I crack through that? I mean, I could just do this and say, if you want to be difficult, I can be difficult. I did it once before. The chances are, if anyone is still watching, you were willing to bear with me the first time, so you may have to bear with me again. So Garrigid, I may have to take out Garrigid. Be nice to have another cleanser, particularly if he takes this one. It'd be nice to have another nuker too. So we'll do it this way. Get rid of Georgid. He really scares me. They've only got 1 reviver. I'll go with resist just because Ragash has a stun. Of course, Siffi's got that sleep that's just, it's probably going to get really annoying. Maybe it'd be better if we take the speed, come to think of it. I might even want the attack, but I think I'll go with the speed. I think speed is going to be key here. I always expect an opponent's Siffi to be extremely fast. I think that's the most effective thing to do with her. You can make her tanky. You can make her fast and tanky, of course. I'd love to start getting stone skin accessories on some of my support champs as well, just because of stuff like that. So this might be slow, hard to say. This guy's got a lot of potential to hurt us. I'm wondering if I want to nail him or her. I'll try her first. I actually really like the way that works out. It puts the decreased defense on him and then the rest on her. I don't expect the AoE to work, but let's do a 1 and 1. I could probably even leave this one on full auto too. So we can strip the buffs. This is probably a good time for it. And she gets him back up. I felt good about the AoE before, but now I want to go for an A1 again. Nice. So we can probably just peel away each of them. I mean, no matter who I attack, it's him. Oh, has he resigned? Nope. It's just lag. So at this point, it may just be that iPole is being stubborn and refuses to leave, but he's still got hope as long as Rugash is in the fight. Just doesn't have a lot of hope. Good game, iPole. I really liked your lineup. I think your lineup definitely had the potential to win. It's possible that I outgeared you this time. It's one of the constant annoyances in this game, is you can look at a lineup but it tells you nothing. Because if they have God tier gear and you don't, or you have God tier gear and they don't, the fight can go in the wrong direction. So Phoenix has a Necrit. Wow. Necrit is going to be super annoying to deal with. She's going to be super annoying to deal with. We may finally be looking at a fight where it makes sense to take Helikath. I could start with Ultimate Death Knight. And we'll start with these two. And that leaves me time to decide whether I want to go for the Helikath paradigm or a second nuker. If Phoenix takes another Reviver, could be very rough, and he has, so let's take Helikath. I believe I must get rid of one of them. Maybe I'll get rid of Elva, just because of the affinities. Basically, both of my nukers are Spirit. So you're getting rid of Helikath. Maybe I'm gonna go with the defense. And here I'm going to try to rely heavily on the synergy between Ultimate Death Knight and Sun Wukong. The thing is, the faster he is, the slower it is going to be to take out Ultimate Death Knight. So Sun Wukong will get a lot of revive chances, and that was interesting. I saw the True Fear, but then it got annihilated by the Stone Skin. It's very interesting. So I think no matter how you slice it, I'll just use an A1. I want to try to hammer my way through him first. Necrit is going to make that very difficult, of course. I really don't love my chances this time. I mean, Fenix has brought some really, really tanky defenses. But these are tanky offenses, too. How much damage does this do? Not quite enough. I want to get that 4th star for Sun Wukong, and then I want to give him the extra attack. I think that might be the key to finally being able to hammer through them. Because really, he's got the potential to just absolutely destroy revivers. Here, let's see if I can get lucky and get a provoke. So he's got that protection up. As long as this block passive is up, I don't have to worry about him coming in and doing too much protection on Pythion. But I'm running out of time. I am running out of time. Let's see if I can steal that protection. With this protection now, if he hits me, he's actually hitting himself. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Why are you still hitting yourself? He's got a lot of healing built in as well. Right. Let's go for it again. How much damage does this do now? Oof. Okay, so I think that first time I got 100% ignore defense, and that time I think I only got the 75. Well, good game, Fenix. Maybe if I had a slightly stronger Sun Wukong, but I don't. So let's go for the penultimate fight. So it's X-Goom. Interesting spelling of goom. Almost like ghoul. Like a combination of doom and ghoul. I think this is probably the appropriate response to Sun Wukong. Sephirotos. The bane of my existence. Well, I could go for bombers again. Kind of seems like the way to go. I don't have to pick both bombers now, though. So I could go with Gaius, and maybe Duchess? You know what? I think I need Ultimate Death Knight to deal with them. And this actually gives me the option. Do I take Helicath or do I take a second bomber? So I'll try Helicath. And I think I have to eliminate Lady Kimmy so I can avoid all that extra accuracy. So I lose Ultimate Death Knight. That doesn't surprise me. I'll take the accuracy. Come to think of it, maybe I should have gone for the defense. So Sify can't sleep anybody out of the gate. Why not just put up your buffs? Because you don't want me to strip them. Well played. So go for this. I think we're screwed. Good game, Goon. So, Alex Triple X. He picks first. So, am I going to be able to redeem myself in this last fight? Well, Alex is taking a while, so this better be something really awesome. It's Sify. I mean, who else? Who were we expecting? I'll try these two. They're always good. Wow. So I kind of want to try him again as a response to these two. I kind of want to try him. Of course, I leave myself open to him picking Mithrala now. That is a lot of support. So I could bring a second bomber. I could bring Helicath. Be interesting to see what he chooses if I bring Helicath. Let's just get rid of Rotos. Leaving him with 3 revivers seems really stupid, because it's just a matter of time before he manages to knock everybody down. But I'm still willing to try it. So no UDK. All right, I'll go for the accuracy. Wow, he's got a lot of polymorph too. I wonder just how much accuracy they build on these though. Because you need accuracy if it's not 6-star polymorph. Which means if they manage to polymorph anybody, I don't have enough resistance, but I figured you probably don't need too much. Who was it the other day who made a Ramantu video? And he gave him maybe 300 resistance. It's just enough to withstand anybody that has polymorph that's not accuracy based. It'd be a very particular thing to plan for though. And it'd probably cost me either speed or accuracy. So I'm already losing Sun Wukong. That hurts. So that leaves me with one chance. And that chance, unfortunately, hinged on her not cutting the enemy. Oh, she can't put block debuffs. Alright, so I'm going to place some bombs. I'm going to place some more bombs. Didn't tick down the timer on her, though. So that's unfortunate. Not a lot I can do about that now. I might call it. I don't really think I could do too much. I can kind of annoy him with my Helicath. But it's just a matter of time. And unless I can somehow swing this guy back around and get more bombs out. But really, with Helicath, without a good defense-based team, he's not going to be as useful. Especially if Sify puts him to sleep. Well, I'm going to call it. Good game, Alex Triple X. I just had no way of getting through there. Hey, I just noticed. Really, the only thing left is Quintus. I'm almost there. I stopped paying attention because I figured I'd practically never get there, but I just got to get to 3,300. That could happen. Basically, just if I get to the next bracket, that's all I need. So let's see. How did I do today? I won 4, I lost 6. Well, it happens. And really, I feel like I only won 3. This was a tie. How am I doing according to leaderboards? 2,200? 16. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you later.